Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I want to share the perfect base makeup that you guys can use for your graduation night. This is good for grad photos, grad night, prom, after prom, whatever it is that you guys will be up to. I want you guys to have a good time, but not worry about your makeup and not worrying about if it's gonna look good in camera or if it's gonna look good in person, because sometimes makeup that looks good on camera looks really cakey in person. So if you want a flawless base that's gonna look good in person and on camera and is gonna last you all night, then look no further, you have found the right video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and leave a comment, and if you're not already, please do subscribe. Okay, let's get into it. Now I already have my SPF and my moisturizer on, so we're gonna start with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist 4-in-1 spray, and this is just to finish it off. Now we're gonna let that dry. We want a really good primer to hold our face in place. So what I would recommend is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, or if you're on a budget, which we are, it's the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm especially concentrating this in places where I tend to sweat off my makeup. So my mustache, upper lip area, my cheeks, my forehead. Okay, I zoomed you guys in a little bit because you were a little too far away. Now we are going to prime again, but this time we're just going to add glow. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, I believe it's called. As you can tell, my packaging has completely lost its label. But you can also use the e.l.f. version of this product if you're on a budget. We just want to add some glow under our base. The thing about luminous skin is that the more luminous it is, the more light it reflects, the less coverage you're actually gonna need to make your skin look perfect. So we're just gonna blend that out. I am obsessed with this product. It just creates such a beautiful glowy base. Ugh, so perfect. Now we're gonna go in with our base product. So you can use one of two of my recommendations. Well, you can use whatever you want, but this is what I recommend. Either the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This has never let me down. It is so good, and this is what I would use for an event. However, we do have the very similar budget-friendly Super Stay 24-Hour Skin Tint by Maybeline. This is actually a brand new discovery for me. I'm blown away by this product, and we're gonna use this one for this video. Putting some product on the back of my hand. And then I'm using the Rare Beauty foundation brush. I think it is beautiful for stippling on coverage without lifting the work that we've already laid down. This skin tint has coverage, but it is not cakey. It looks like skin. Remember to bring it down your neck. Even though the shade match is very good for me, I am going to bring that down my neck because it actually is a tad bit more yellow than what I am. So bring it down. I'm sorry, but so far this base is so flawless already. And it just looks like skin. Okay, next, you might think we're doing this in a weird order, but I promise you there's a madness. There's a wisdom to my madness. Next thing we're gonna do is brows, and I am using the Sephora Collection Waterproof Brow Pencil because I want this not to budge. If you're going to get sweaty and warm under the lights from either on stage when you're getting your degree, or whether it's when you're posing for grad photos, you don't want this to be sweat off. So I'm just gonna fill in and add hair-like strokes where my hairs are a little bit sparse, and then never forget to blend it out so that it doesn't look crazy. To lay those brow hairs down, I'm gonna use the Nyx The Brow Glue. This is just a really good one for me. I think some people have experienced flakiness with this once it's dry. I personally have not had that experience, and I trust this with my life. But if you do have flakiness and you don't like the Nyx Brow Glue, I recommend you try the Got To Be Spiked Glue. It's a hair gel, but it's really good on the eyebrows. Okay, next we're gonna do bronzer, and for me, the best bronzer on the market right now, hands down, is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin? No, Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This is the best bronzer, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it looks flawless. It blends like butter. Look at that. Just look at that. The colors are very natural. They don't appear orange on pale skin, and they just look flawless. They look like a tan. This is what a bronzer should do. This is how a bronzer should look, and it's just so yummy. Now we're gonna go in with concealer, and I wait till this part to go in with concealer because I specifically want to have a very lifted look that cuts into the bronzer. So what we're gonna go with is either the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer or my tried and true Sephora Best Skin Ever concealers. These are so good. They never let me down. So we're gonna go in with one color that is close to my skin tone. This is for color correcting in general. And one that is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. And this is for brightness and lift. Don't forget that jawline. Again, we're going in with tapping motions because I don't want to lift the base, the foundation we have laid already. We've done a lot of work on our base, so we don't want to have to restart. Look at that lift already. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now that that's all blended out, we are going to set it immediately with the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. This is such a good guy. Don't be fooled. I have the mini because that's what I started with. That's what I wanted to use to try the product first. But I do love this product, and it sets your makeup beautifully without looking powdery and cakey. So immediately setting my under eye. With the leftover product, I'm gonna set my smile lines. I don't wanna pick up new product to set the smile lines. And now a little bit more right on the concealer on the jawline. Up next is blush, and the blush that I would go for if this were my grad would be the Nars Orgasm. This is such a beautiful color, and it's got such a beautiful highlight mixed into it. It's such a shimmery product. And I would just do a little bit, not too crazy. You want it to show up on camera, but you don't want it to look overdone in person. And this blush, you won't even need to add a highlight to this look. It's just shimmery enough that it kind of acts as both a highlight and a blush. Okay, next we are going to curl the lashes. If your lashes are anything like mine, they won't hold a curl unless you use the Lash Sensational by Maybelline in waterproof. For lip liner, I'm going to use the Refy lip liner. I highly recommend these. They last so long. And I am going to use the shade Taupe. This is a beautiful nude color for pale skin girls. And then don't forget to use the setting product, which is right here, to make sure your lip liner lasts long. That's a beautiful color. Next for lips, I would use a lip tint because you know that as this wears off, at least it's gonna leave behind a beautiful even color. So this is the Rom and Juicy Lasting Tint, and it's in the shade Pomelo Skin because I would go nude. And this is a gorgeous nude. And last but certainly not least, to make this bulletproof, to make this last the night, and to set it in place, we need a setting spray. So this is the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying and Waterproofing Setting Spray. Give it a little shake and voila. This is what the makeup looks like. It is so flawless in person, and it is going to look good on camera as well. It is the perfect base, and this is what I would do if I were graduating. Let me show you in different lighting. So this is in all natural lighting, and as you can see, it is just a flawless base. So you're gonna get cracks a little bit on your smile line. There is really no way to avoid that. Anyone who tells you there is a way is lying. I've tried every hack. The best thing you can do is minimize the amount of product you deposit in your smile lines, but just keep a little compact with you all night so that you can just press the product back into the skin, warm it up with your fingers if you can, and just repress it, and this base should not crack. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. If you got all the way through, please let me know in a comment down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and let me know if you want me to do an eye look for graduation. Let me know if you want me to do hair for graduation. Let me know if there's anything else that I can help you with beauty-wise in terms of graduation. If you have any other video requests, also let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.